So today's video is going to be about frontals, lace frontals, yes. How to maintain your frontals, pros and cons to frontals, do's and don'ts, like everything people are not telling you before you spend your money on a frontal. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I've been licensed since 2009, and I think I've installed my first frontal on myself in 2015, July, yeah. And so since then, I've ran through about 10 of them. So I want to talk to you guys, including my clients. I hope you're watching. Even though I know I tell y'all before y'all get out of my chair how to take care of your frontals, okay? Everybody in this day and age, 2017, women are just wanting to go to bed, slap a bonnet on, and wake up flawless like Beyonce. But I'm here to tell you that with a lace frontal, that's a no. No bueno. It's not gonna work. If you're gonna wear a lace front, you need to be prepared to do some work. Like, you're gonna have to learn how to maintain and do something, because something could happen in the middle of the night. You can be out at the club, and the next day can be Sunday. You can be out of town, and something goes wrong with your frontal. So if you're not willing to work, the frontal's not for you. That's first and foremost. If you are really oily, you might have a hard time wearing frontals, especially if you're using adhesive like a glue or a tape. And I've tried every method. I've tried a band method. I've tried sewing the frontals down. I've tried tape. And in my experience, I prefer to use glue, because that's the only thing that's going to keep a frontal down like this for like 2 weeks. Because like I said, I've done the sewing method, I've done the band method, and in less than a week, my client will contact me and say, hey, they'll send me pictures and videos. Hey, my frontal's not laying right here in this corner. So yeah, this is the thing about social media and Instagram and Facebook and all of that. When somebody's in the chair getting their hair done, of course their hair is going to be flawless. They can say no glue, no tape, whatever. Yeah, it's going to be flawless. They're in the fucking chair, okay? We're going to see what their hair look like in 2 weeks, though. In my experience, it doesn't work, and I have a lot of clients. So, hey, if you don't want to use glue, I'm not the stylist for you, and I'm just being honest with you, because I want my clients to look flawless, and I don't have a lot of time to just get people in for quick fixes. Sometimes I do, but it's likely sometimes that I can't, and I feel sorry when I know I can't get somebody in to fix their hair, because I don't want to be walking around here and my frontal lifting. I don't want y'all walking around here and your frontal lifting. Like, that makes us all look crazy. So to prevent that, I'm here to talk to you guys about what to do. So I got my notes right here, y'all. With a sew-in and a frontal, in my opinion, they probably are going to last you 6 to 8 weeks. Like, because this is what you need to understand. So this is my frontal, right? So say it's taped down here, but it's sewn down back here, right? So as my hair starts to grow, because I do use tape and glue, I use adhesive, but I still stitch down too. So, like I said, as my hair starts to grow, guess what? The frontal's going to start to grow too. It's going to start to move back, not grow. It's going to try to slide back with your new growth. So you can keep pulling it forward, but at about a month and a half, as you pull forward, it's still going to want to go back, because it's attached to your braids. So, I mean, unless you can take the whole frontal off and move it up forward, and then because you're going to have a gap then. If you move your frontal forward, you're going to have a gap between the frontal and the tracks. So, you can do that, take the frontal off, move it forward, put some tracks in the middle. But honestly, I just say take it down and get it redone. Maybe once in the install, take it off, move it up. But I'm always wanting to take good care of my clients' hair and check on their edges and check on everything, and check on the progress of their hair underneath. So I would advise 6 to 8 weeks with the frontal. After that, you just need to take it down. Same thing with a closure. If you have a closure and it's sewn down, as your hair starts to grow, the closure is going to start to slide back. So if you have those issues and you don't want to deal with that, maybe get a wig, a lace front wig. That way you can just take the whole unit off and keep it at the hairline like you like it. Okay, so another thing I was talking to y'all about is the bonnets. The bonnets are not good for people that are wearing lace fronts. Now, if you're trying to protect your curls, Because if it's straight, a bonnet's not going to help you either. So basically, if you want to protect your curls, then yeah, put a bonnet on. But you still need to put on a scarf. So one of my very, very dear friends bought me a scarf yesterday, but I got plenty of them. But she bought me a new one. So this is my scarf. Silk or satin, you know, long as it's not cotton. Don't use a bandana. No. Don't even put bandanas on your real hair. On your real hair, you need to be using silk or satin. So, like I was saying, with your frontal, you want to tie your hair down at night. Now, sometimes I fall asleep and I don't tie my hair down. You want to tie your edges down. And then you can put a bonnet on. Because then the bonnet won't be laying up against your edges. If you want your frontal to stay down without having those little pockets come up, you're going to have to tie it down. Otherwise, put it in the ponytail. Just the moving and working on the frontal, curling your hair. You know, every now and then you'll have some little pockets that lift. So to help everything stay down and stay intact and keep your baby hairs intact, scarf, okay, y'all? Now, I done told my clients that, and I'm sure they still just do what they want to do. Another thing that I don't like about the bonnets wearing, another thing I don't like about bonnets and frontals that I feel like you just need to leave alone. When you wear a bonnet, most of the time you have a lot of space in the bonnet. You know, the back might be filled out, but the top, you giving so much space up here for the frontal, the hair on the frontal to rub up against the lace. And when that hair is rubbing up against the lace, it's gonna cause tangling. So then once it starts tangling, you're gonna be combing and pulling and brushing, trying to get the tangles out. And then your frontal's gonna have bald spots. So I guess I'll take my braids down so I can at least explain to y'all how to brush and comb your hair when you have weave, period. Like, not just your frontals, not just your closures, but weaves, period. You need to start from the ends, even your real hair. So it's not just weaves, hair, period. Start from the ends, work your way up. So see, now when I get up here, I don't pull that much. Now the back, I can pull, I know it ain't going nowhere. But the front ain't really going nowhere either, because, you know, I've been tying my hair down. But I still try to be gentle with it. Be gentle. So I use a Denman brush. Now, this right here, this is my favorite brush. This is called a Denman brush. Let's see. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's at CVS. Not CVS. It might be at CVS, but Sally's is where I get mine from. And I saw some on Amazon too. But like I was saying, brushing out your hair, your weave. If you watch the video that I posted of me doing my daughter's hair, I was even saying start from the ends. So you want to start from the ends. Now I just took a braid down, so of course I'll probably run into some tangles. But you want to start from the ends and work your way up. Now people just start brushing on their hair and be like, oh, my hair is shedding. You broke the hair off. Anywho. So start from the ends, definitely with these. With your frontals, you want to start from the ends, gently. If you feel a snag, you want to go back to the ends and work your way, work them snags down. So you see how now, okay, so if all of my hair was down, I really don't feel like taking both my braids down because, anywho. If both of my braids were down though, what I would explain to you guys is at night, pull your hair up into a pineapple. I have this clip and my scarf still has a tag on it. I'm always leaving tags on stuff. I don't have no scissors nearby. And I slept in this scarf with the tag on it. That's probably why I couldn't sleep that good. But anyway, we ain't got time for that. So this is what you want to do. Pull all of your hair up into a pineapple. Put the scarf on. And if it'll wrap around a few times, wrap it around. I just hate bonnets anyways, y'all. I don't know when this bonnet stuff just became so popular. I'm saying I see girls at the mall with their bonnets on. Like, And then, you know, honestly, when they take their bonnets off, their hair don't even look bad. Like, why are you walking around with your bonnet on? I don't know. Like, I don't know. To each his own. Like, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying, like, black women, we represent each other, okay? And these bonnets is not what's cool. Don't go in nobody's place of business unless you're getting your hair done. Put a bonnet on. Like, 9 times out of 10, when you take your bonnet off, your hair don't even look that bad. I'm just serious. Like, I've seen people come in and, now if you just took down some braids and something, I can see. But slap your hair into a ponytail or something. A ponytail don't look that bad. I think I would rather have my hair in a ponytail than wear a bonnet. Like, I do own a bonnet. And the bonnet that I have, I actually ordered from, what's Lil Wayne's ex-wife name? Toya. So it's like one of the bedhead with the bling on there. So you kind of look like Egyptian, like a princess. So I got one for me and one for my daughter. And she does sleep in hers. But guess what? She's wearing her hair straight right now. We wrap that hair up. We put a do-rag on. And then she puts her bonnet on. So, you know, hey, ladies, come on. We can do better than this. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is the pros and cons of frontals. I love my frontals. Like, I love, love, love. I probably never go back to anything else. I might go back to a closure only because I do want to give my edges a slight break. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know. I might not even do that. But what I love about my frontal is I can park my hair anywhere. Now, I also sell hair. So I talked to you guys about the hair that I'm wearing, which this video wasn't even supposed to be about that, but if I know I'll get the question, so I'll tell you guys that this is Indian hair. Now, in my experience, I've worn Brazilian hair, Brazilian frontals, Malaysian hair, Malaysian frontals, and they shed so bad, like they do. I mean, if you have one that ain't shedded on you that you were able to reuse for more than 6 months, let me know. But in my opinion, and in my just dealing with people bringing in hair from other companies, most of my clients don't get more than one use out of their frontal. I have one, because I sell Brazilian hair too, and I do have one client who we installed her hair in December. We just took her hair down like a month ago, and we used the same frontal. It's looking good, but it's thinning out. And I'm honest. I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with my clients. I'm going to be honest with y'all. So, I'm wearing Indian hair, the Indian line that I carry. And honestly, y'all, I'm not just hyping my own product up. This is the best frontal I've ever worn. Ever. And I'm not saying this because I'm wearing it. I'm saying it because my client, I have a client that ordered her frontal from me in June of last year. So we did a sew-in with her frontal first. And then we made her a wig after she realized, yes, I like the frontal. So we made her a wig. She wears her wig every day. She comes to me once a month. We wash her wig. We wash her hair. We braid it to the back. Put her wig back on. And her frontal still looks flawless. She can probably get to next June, this coming up June, with the same frontal. I'll keep y'all updated on that. But look at my frontal. I did this for Valentine's Day. I have no thin spots, no bald spots in my frontal. Oh, look, y'all. And it's thick. This is a really, really, if you want volume, I'm trying to show y'all. But if you want volume, this frontal has the most volume I've ever worn, ever. And even my clients, like when I start off, I always start off, when I'm talking to my clients about hair, I start off talking to them about the Brazilian hair because it is more affordable. However, it doesn't last as long as the Indian hair. Like, you might get a year out of the Brazilian hair. You won't get a year out of the frontal. I'm going to just keep it real. But the Indian hair, like this hair, these tracks, excuse me, I've made wigs out of these tracks. These tracks are probably like 3 years old. I'm not even lying. It'll probably, yes, this hair, these tracks I ordered, it'll be 3 years in June because the supplier that I get my hair from, we started doing business together in June. And so, of course, I like to try out my own product before I start selling it to anybody, start promoting it to anybody. I like to stand behind my product. So these tracks I've been using since June of 2014. Yeah, 2014. So, I guess I'll braid my hair back, but, you know, like I said, I love frontals for the versatility. and being able to just wear your hair parted down the middle, parted on the side. Oh, now I want to take my other braid down, y'all, so y'all can just see. I guess I will. And you know, just to protect your hair. Sewing is really supposed to be a protective style, and for the most part, that's what it's good for. Protecting your hair and not having to put heat on your hair, especially with the frontal. Like, I don't have to put no heat on any of my hair, and I work out like 3 to 5 days a week. So that's why I'm like, I'll never go back to a leave out. I don't know. I might have to be on some type of long vacation, and that'll be somewhere far away from the beach for me to have a leave out. But look at how full this is. I like big hair. I actually need to add some more tracks to the back of this. But I just wanted y'all to see how full, oh, see, I need to brush this out. How full, you know, y'all see? Everybody got time for these games now. But you see how it slides through there? Yeah. So, oh, look, I'm still getting a snag. I feel it. Because really what I need to do is go through this frontal from the roots. Like, I've been so lazy when I've been styling this hair that when I have styled it, I basically just slap a few curls on the ends. I'm not starting at the root with styling it like I should. So the root is still really puffy because, like I said, this frontal is super thick. Like, the density of this frontal is like no other. I'm not even kidding. So I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested. But oh, check your girl out. Now I want to put some curls in my hair. I ain't even going nowhere today. But anyway, so just having fun with y'all. But y'all see what I'm saying? So at night, you can pull your hair either back into a ponytail. I like to put my hair up on the top though, because personally, I feel like the frontal pulls when I wear it back like this. But when I flip my hair over and do one of these and put my clip up there, I don't feel like there's so much stress on my edges. Because you can wear your hair in a ponytail with a frontal, but every day, don't sleep with your hair like in a tight ponytail. This is loose. Nothing is pulling. Everything feels loose. And it might even fall down. I don't even care. As long as my edges are tied down, I don't care if this bun stays up or not. So, y'all guys get what I'm talking about. Get what I'm trying to educate you guys on. Because like I said, we see these girls out here slaying these frontals, honey. But nobody is telling you guys what to look forward to after you purchase the frontal and get it installed. If you're exercising, you probably want to just keep your hair tied down while you're working out. Like, it's still cold where I live, so I don't have to tie my hair down. And I don't sweat a lot either, so I don't keep my hair tied down when I work out. But the other morning I did, and I was glad that I did because my edges look so good. To me, they look even better when you tie your hair down while you're working out. But if you sweat a lot, I wouldn't even suggest you get a frontal. Try it, but I honestly wouldn't waste my money because unless you have some type of way, like I said, maybe the band method or a wig. If you get a lace front wig and it has a band or some type of strap to keep everything down, then hey, maybe. But honestly, over time, for it to look like it's coming out of your scalp, it's hard to get that look without adhesive or glue or tape, some type of adhesive. One more thing I want to talk to you guys about is when you get a weave brush, that's why you want to get a Denman brush. You can use any other brush. I like that it has rubber bristles, but some brushes has those little like knot ball things at the ends. Those will snag your hair out. Those will snag your real hair out, snag the hair out of your tracks. It will cause shedding, basically. Don't use it. If you have one, if it works for you, then hey, be my guest. But I'm all about saving coins. Hair is an investment. Like, I tell my clients that all the time. Hair is an investment. I only want to buy hair once a year. And I'll buy hair twice a year if I'm going for a different look. Like if I want to do a bob or something, I'm not about to cut this hair. I'll just go buy some hair and have bob hair, and I'm going to put that up for the next time I want to wear a bob. Or if I want to do color, you know, I'll go buy new hair if I want to do a different color, because I prefer to just have a few different colors and just have them on standby. So I have my black hair, I have my blonde hair, red hair, but I really don't play around with color myself like that. Like, I love jet black hair. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just something about that jet black hair up against that brown skin, honey. Like, it just pops, honey. Make that skin just pop. So I already wear my hair in a ponytail too. I don't do nothing with my hair, y'all. And I look like a bum at work. So when my clients see this video, they're like, who the hell is that? That's Jazz. When people see me out and I got my makeup done, they look at me like, oh, girl, you can do that? Yeah. So, all right, YouTube. I think I've done enough for today. Like I said, every Sunday I'm going to try to upload. If you watch my intro video, I was telling y'all that I'm going to try to upload a video every Sunday. It's easier said than done because I am planning a wedding, and I do run a business. My husband runs a business, and our daughter wants to start a YouTube channel too. So we have a lot on our plate. But I'm going to do my best, you guys, because I love YouTube. I really do. And I don't have time to really do much, but, you know, getting on YouTube, talking to y'all one day out of the week won't hurt me. And like I said, if I'm vlogging, I'm basically recording while I'm getting stuff done anyways. But I just got to get a grip on stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, I would do my hair and my makeup flawless today, and I ain't got nothing to do and nowhere to go. I'm going to have to call up my friends and see what's going on. But it's supposed to rain today. So, I don't know, y'all. But anywho, hope you enjoy my video. Like, my ponytail coming down. Like, comment, subscribe. And let me know what else y'all want to see, y'all. Bye. One other thing is, ladies, you want to keep the hairline clean. If you wear makeup, like today I did my makeup, I kept my scarf on until I got done, at least doing this part. Now once I got to where I did my eyes and stuff, I took my scarf off. But don't get to where you're caking up makeup here if you're using adhesive, because the adhesive is not going to work. It's not going to stick. You're going to have to wash it all off and start over again. Like, I'm serious. Even if you're not getting it washed on the regular, honestly, if you're using adhesive and you're not keeping the hairline of your frontal washed on the regular, it's not going to want to stick, because then there's buildup. Like, I have clients who can't see me a lot, they work a lot, and now I know just by experience and just by, you know, wearing them and working with them, now I know if I have a client that can't come in to see me that often, she may not want to get a frontal, because if, say, you get your hair installed and you do learn how to maintain it on your own, like gluing it and all that stuff. If I don't see you for another month and you've been gluing it down, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to get all of that glue off. I'm going to do my best and I'll get it to stick. But in my experience with my clients, if I can't get all of the buildup, the residue off, when we glue it back down, it starts to come up really fast. And in most cases, the first thing that starts to lift on the frontal is the corners. It's something about these corners, they just do not want to stay. And you know, another thing that you guys can use and invest in, I'm sure you've seen other YouTube videos on the Got To Be glue. You can use that. I prefer the one in the black bottle because it comes out clear and it dries clear. I used to use the one in the white bottle, but that definitely gives you a lot of buildup, a lot of residue. It sticks, it works, but if you start sweating, it'll start to lift. You get caught in the rain, it's going to start to lift. So like I said, that's something that's just temporary. If you're out of town and you can't get to your stylist, get you some Got To Be glue, and I like to put some on the corner on the end of my comb and just put it on those pockets, blow dry it down, and tie your hair down for a few minutes, and that'll get you through maybe a week or two. But that's if you're not sweating, like I said. Don't take a hot shower. Even the day that you first get your frontal, I would strongly suggest you not even wearing it in a ponytail that day. You know, let everything set first, and then the next day maybe wear a ponytail, but don't pull it tight. Be gentle with the frontal, and remember, it's not coming out of your scalp. Like I said, I think social media is making people feel like they're supposed to be doing whatever to these frontals. And if somebody's putting enough glue on your hair to where you can pull your hair in a ponytail, pray that you still have some edges when that frontal comes off. Like, I'm all about the health of our hair first. That's first and foremost. I don't want anyone to have to get a sew-in. Like, I like when my clients take their hair down and 6 months to a year later they're like, dang, my hair is long. Like, I'm all about growing our hair first. Healthy hair. Most of my clients are natural. If you're wearing a weave, what's the reason for you getting a perm or relaxer? Like, why? So, and in my opinion, Black women, our hair grow faster when it's natural. It's thicker when it's natural. That means it's stronger when it's natural. These relaxers are breaking down our hair, and that's what's causing breakage. People say, oh, my hair won't grow. But your hair is probably growing, but it's probably breaking from the ends. So your hair is growing, and then since the chemicals is making your hair weak, heat breaks your hair off. Wearing the wrong clothes break your hair off. If you're wearing a lot of cotton or a lot of like wintertime wearing wool scarves and stuff and wearing your hair down, your hair is gonna break. Even with weave, your hair will tangle and start to mat up in the back depending on what type of fabrics you're wearing. So I just wanted to put that in there because I almost forgot to say that. But I think I covered everything, ladies. You're gonna have to keep this clean. Like, I've had people come in and they have a whole bunch of makeup on there, or I haven't seen them in a long time, so I'm scrubbing and I'm spraying and I'm using everything I have to try to get everything off of the lace. But I recommend a wash every 2 to 3 weeks with your frontal. That way you get the most out of it. So tie your hair down, keep them edges clean, and see your stylist and learn some of the things. Ask questions and be willing to work before you invest your money in a frontal, because like I said, it's an investment, and in my opinion, frontals are not for everyone. I had a client that she said that she only got a frontal because she likes to wear her hair in a ponytail, and she don't want to wear it down at all, ponytail every day. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work, because we forget. It looks like it's coming out of our scalp, but the hair is not coming out of our scalp. So you can wear your hair in a ponytail, but you see how loose that is? You see how when I push, most of the pull is coming from the back, the tracks. But I'm not really putting a lot of stress on my edges, because even if I'm not getting, in, like, nothing's lifting, I probably could put my hair in a tight ponytail. But to me, I feel the stress put on my edges underneath. Like, I want to have edges when all this shit is said and done. So, like I said, I hope this video helped my ladies out there with their frontals. We want to be fabulous and we want to slay, honey, with or without these bundles, okay? Have a good day.